So now we'll start talking about time management and how we can handle time and how we can handle the stress that come with the time management and with the bad time management. Good. Service desk is one of the highest activity area. Good. There is a lot of activity happening in the help desk. It's a busy area. In the same day, you have multiple activities, different kind of activities, different kind of work. Analysts who manage time wisely are able to feel in control, feel they can do the work, feel they can handle the work. You need to have a strong organization skill to be able to provide a quality service in such high demand activity. Other jobs might be less highly activity, have less headaches. So for example, if you are a guy who work in coding, you might be sitting the whole day coding a single command or saying coding a single application. Good. It doesn't mean your life are easier than the help desk guy. It's just you have different kind of stress. But if you look at it from the point of view of a help desk guy, the help desk guy have to do a smaller task a lot in the day. Programmer will do smaller tasks, but maybe on a span of a week instead of a day. Anyway, you need to learn how to manage the task. You need to learn how to manage your priorities. So, first of all, you need to plan your day. There is multiple tools that you can do. There's multiple tools that you can use, that will help you organize your day and will help you use your day. We'll talk about a few of them. Beginning of the day, what do I need to know list, all this stuff we'll talk about in the next few slides. So beginning of the day, or as they call it, BOD list. What is that? So this is a small task list that you do for yourself that you will do every day in the morning. Good. So you do this task list for yourself to start your day every day of the morning. And you can do one similar to the end of the day if your job needs that. So for example, all my team members, I used to ask them to do the following things on their beginning of the day as technicians. So my team member rule was this: as soon as you come to the office in the morning, in the first 10 minutes, you will go check your ticket queue. See if any of the tickets in your queue is critical or urgent or need immediate attention. Good. Look at those 5-7 tickets that you have. Then check your email, see if there's any urgent email coming from the customers. Good. Check if any customers has approved their request or have approved their work. Check if the vendor has delivered stuff for you. Of course, my team were working in different locations, so they had a little bit different list. But you can create a list for yourself. So here is an example. Good. First thing, check and respond to the voicemail and messages. Good. That's okay. That works with everybody. Good. Check the status of your ticket. Do you have any tickets pending? Do you have any tickets that need to be dealt with? Follow up on critical issues from previous day. So yesterday, there was a customer who have a disaster issue. So in the morning, make sure you follow up with those. Hey, Mr. David, I hope everything is still fine from yesterday. Please let me know if you need help. Good. Create a to-do list for today. So alhamdulillah, now I done my critical 2 minutes, what I am going to do today. Of course, it's different from a job to a job. If in help desk, you cannot say what I'm going to do today. You are going to answer the phone and people will come to you on the phone, and whatever they come, they will do. But if you are a programmer, you're going to decide, should I do this task today or should I do this task today? Should I finish this code or should I finish testing this code? Should I, whatever you are supposed to do. Good. So this is the part. Note any major incident. So this is very good for the help desk or for anybody. Check with the team, is there any major disaster happening today? Good. And believe me, in IT, there is always major disaster happening. Good. Oh, D2L is down. Oh, at least I know D2L is down. Oh, this server is down. This thing is not working. Okay. So this is your beginning of the day to-do list. The need to know list. Need to know list is something very important that you can have on your wall, for example. I used to have that on my wall next to my office. I have like the map of the buildings because I could never ever remember where are they. I have the map of the building around there next to me. On the wall, I also have the calendar, the academic calendar of the Qatar University. But in that calendar, I don't mark their important days. I mark my important day. So the university most important day at the beginning of the semester and the exam day. For me, I care about the beginning of the semester, but I care about a week before. This is when I'm supposed to be ready for the beginning of the semester. I don't care about the exam day. It doesn't affect me, but I care about the break time. This is when I do my maintenance and my regular repair. So I put this date in front of me on the wall. Other important project that I'm working on, I put small note that this project is January 1st. This project is January 15th. So at least I will have these in my face to know about it. So this is the stuff. The need to know list could include the server names, could include the server addresses, the testing environment credential, all these kind of stuff. Don't leave password on the wall, please. Okay? No password on the wall. What coworker need to do this? So this is one of the things that you have to keep thinking about and that you have to keep looking for. The idea of that is what happens if, la samahullah, you cannot come tomorrow, to work tomorrow? Does your team know what are you doing? Does your team knows what is going on there? Can your team continue on your work? So this is what we call it a progress note or a progress details. Good. So you need to have some way to inform your team about this stuff. Okay. For one of my friends, when he was working in a small development company, there was 3 guys. So what they were doing, when they had an application to build, good, they will sit down with their manager, and the manager says, listen, Ahmad will create this, will do that, will do this, will do that. Sami will create this, will do that, will do that, will do that. Okay, and the guys then agreed that the list will be available somewhere public on the network share or wherever everyone can access it. And then whatever Ahmed do every day by every day, before he goes at home at night, he will put a small update under the tasks that he work on. So the task of designing the graphic interface for the mobile application for the customer. Ahmed will say, today I did finalize the PDF files and the format, and I spoke to the customer. He liked the colors, but he doesn't like the buttons. So tomorrow, inshallah, I will see if I can make the buttons modification as he asked. So now we have these details in the system, and then we can see them. And then if, la samahullah, you cannot come tomorrow or you are busy, then the guys doesn't have to go against the wall with you. Your paperwork. Depending on the type of job you're doing, there might be some paperwork. Nowadays, there is no paperwork technically. It's mostly online, but it's still called paperwork. Good. One of the things that you have to think about is how to log and how to register what you are doing. This is one of the stuff that we did at BlackBerry and we did at Qatar University, we did at Best Buy. It's a work log sheet. This is for the computer repair place. Wherever the customer come with their computer, I will get their details. What is their laptop? What is going on? And then what is wrong with their laptop? What do they need me to do for them? Oops, sorry. What do they want me to do for them? And all these details. And then here I will write, what do I think I need to do for the customer? Back up his file with this. Then when I'm working, I will just check and I will write done, blah, blah, blah. I will write my note. And then at the 2 o'clock, I left my work at this step. And 7 o'clock in the next morning, I didn't come. Somebody else come, and he will continue. And then at 11, he left. Somebody else he come, and he's continue. So it's look like a nice logbook that have all those details in it. It's something very nice. You can do the same thing for a project or a programming project. I've seen people do that a lot. I've seen teams doing this in a different way, where they put the task on a big board on the wall in the middle of the area where the programmers are sitting. So there is a big board and this says, here's the task for this project. Here's the task for this project. They make it as a sticky notes or as a paper. And then the guys will go and says done. And he move it to the done section or he mark it somehow. So his team knows what's going on. Now, tickets and log the work. Of course, you have to make sure you put the tickets immediately. If you are working in an environment where you are supporting customers. So as you remember, guys, we spoke. Application guys like many of you might work either as a developer or as an application manager, like D2L manager. So if you're working as D2L manager, people will send you a request that student cannot access, teacher cannot do. These are tickets. You have to update these tickets as you get them. If somebody call you, they shouldn't call you. They should call the help desk. But anyway, if someone call you, make sure you put a ticket for them. If the help desk put a ticket, make sure you update the ticket. Make sure you say what to have in the ticket. That way, the customer knows, you knows, and if you are not here, your coworkers will know. So logging the information, logging the ticket, registering this information are very, very important feature. Good. The other thing is your tickets and your reports. Good. If you are working in support environment, you have to create tickets. Because you have so many tickets, you have to keep track of them. You have to keep track of your open ticket. How many tickets you have open, how many tickets you have closed, how many tickets are too old. Good. You need to learn how to create these reports. Now, if you have a nice manager like me, when I was at Qatar University and I was at BlackBerry, I created a report for my team that will send them every day in the morning. How many tickets did they close yesterday? How many tickets did they open yesterday? How many phone calls they got yesterday? So this is good. This is show them what did they do yesterday. And it also show them how many tickets are still open. Good. And how many aging tickets or old ticket. A ticket that more than 3 years old, nobody touch it. It will show them this number. And nice report. They'll get it every day in the morning at 7 o'clock. When they look at that report, they will see, for example, under aging ticket, they will see 5 and then the ticket's number. So my guy will look at the report and like, why do I have 5 tickets that I didn't touch for 3 days? And then he go there immediately and he can review those tickets. This is me. I am nice manager. You don't get nice manager like me. You might have to learn this by yourself, or you might have to ask for it. So this is something about getting those kind of report to track your work. Clear?